So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. I was on a call with a client the other day talking about sleep issues, something we do, and he said, my biggest issue is sleep. But I hear you talking about that Helix sleep on your podcast. To be honest with me, do you think it will help me? I get he's saying be honest, right? But Helix is my sponsor. But yes, I sleep on their mattress. And while it may not be obvious, I said I sleep on their mattress. I didn't sleep on the old one that I had. I said, buy Helix. Give it a try. They have a 120-night sleep trial and limited lifetime warranty. You have nothing to lose. Remember those days you used to go to the mattress store and buy from the mattress guy and hope and pray that it worked? And I mean, the pain was real. If you didn't get it right, your bank account and your back hurt for the next 10 years. We don't do that anymore. Look, Helix has a website. Check it out. They'll tell you everything that I can't tell you right now. I know because I went there to get my Helix mattress. They've got their warranty. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the U.S. And before you know it, you're snoring, sleeping like a baby, not a husband. Listen, this is my second Helix mattress. I won't tell you what brand I got rid of because I got another Helix. You're going to like it. Go to helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. That's helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 20% off site-wide, 25% off Luxe mattresses, 30% off Elite mattresses. helixsleep.com/dailyboost. How are you? Well, come on in here and happy Monday. Today, we're going to jump into a little bit of the passion and purpose stuff that some people love to talk about. Others like, man, that is some word that, give me tactical, give me practical. I got to tell you, I haven't met anybody who doesn't want to have more impact and passion and purpose in their life. So that's today.
I need a boost. I need a daily boost. I need a boost. I need a daily boost.
It is a daily boost. It's me, Scott Smith. Good to have you. It's really actually true. And some people say, I don't do the passion thing. As soon as they have enough money, they do. They honest to God do. As soon as the stress goes away of life, they get a peaceful base set. As soon as they get all the stuff, when you stop fighting and stop battling and stop doing all the things you think it's going to take to get there, you're like, dude, I just want to be passionate and purpose. I just want to chill. It happens. So I just kind of start there first. I say, well, listen, if that's what we want to get to anyway, let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do, get that in our life and figure out how to make a great living doing it, right? We'll talk about that here in just a minute. But I want to give you some motivation, if I may, today. And show you how I did something that I think you can use as well. Because I tend to be I like to be a joyful guy. I like to be a kind guy. I like to be, just the guy that's friendly and can talk. It's how I like to be. Yeah, I'm a practical, tough guy too as well. But at the same time, I like to be kind of a nice guy. It's what I do. But about a month ago, I was finding myself unmotivated when I went to the gym. I needed a change. So I've made really good friends over there. Got about 4 or 5 friends that I just know all the time, see them every morning. And I walked in one day and I saw Daniel and I said, hey, Daniel, what are you doing today? He said, I'm doing buys and tries. I said, I'll do that. And I just jumped into his workout. Well, it's cool too, because you know what? He had the workout already planned and then he knew he needed some equipment. So he went and got it, brought it back to me. I got a free trainer too. It was awesome. Well, I did it with Billy, did it with Rob, did it with a couple other people as well. And about 2 weeks into it, I noticed I walked in the door and before I hardly got into the gym, one of them came to me and said, what are you doing today? They asked me. I said, I don't know. What are you doing? And they'd tell me, I said, okay, let's do it together. And we'd do it. That's been about 2 weeks now. So this morning I'm doing chest workout with my friend Daniel. And I'm pushing pretty hard. I'm at 225 for a guy my age, guy my height and size and weight and everything else. That's a lot of weight. I mean, very few guys can actually bench 225. I do it 5 times. And I'm doing that. And he goes, we should work harder at this. I would commit to it if you would. I said, commit to what? Chest workouts? He said, no, I'd commit to working with you 4 days a week. And we can get the other guys to and have a workout posse. I said, let's do that, man. Let's put it together. And so we're going to do that starting next week. See, the point I'm telling you this is all I had to really do is open the front door of the gym. I'm in decent shape. I'm in better shape than most people I know. Certainly my age. I'm far better shape than most people my age. But still, I had that moment where I got to get there. But the heaviest part of working out, of taking care of yourself, is opening the front door of the gym. And then you make some friends, and then it becomes a thing. And look what happens. So to find a way to do that, particularly this summer, people have some time this summer, get out and play a little bit. Don't be shy. A lot of people tell me when we work together, just you, if you and I had a conversation, I can tell you that most people say, I just don't have anybody to do stuff with. I don't have anybody to work out with. I don't have anybody to talk to. A lot of people say that to me all the time. And I find it so sad because I have so many people to talk to. This is crazy. You can do it. You can find it, but you got to lean into it just a little bit. Okay, enough of that. Let's do another podcast. 2 in 1 today. How's that? Talk about purpose and passion. Now, I talk about this a lot. It's over the last couple of years, people have like, yeah, passion, man. We don't do passion. It's because all the damn life coaches out there made it like, I don't know, woo-woo stuff. Passion is not woo-woo. Passion is what you love. Passion is what you're willing to fight for. When I say passion, I mean the stuff that you, as in your heart, you're going to go do. Or it could be the romantic stuff on the weekend, too. Wow, whatever you want to talk about, okay? But over the years, the movers around here, my MTM movers, they have asked me many times, how do I find my purpose and how do I face my passion? When I say face your passion, I say turn face first directly into it. Face it, build it, live it. That's what I say. Because most people I found over time, and let me know if this is you or not, you got something in mind you want to do, call it passion, call it not. It's just something you want to make a change to, and yet you won't get off your ass and do it. I'm just being real to you, okay? You just won't. And you wonder what holds you back. You wonder why. We talk about change all the time. I have told you why you won't do it. Listen to the podcast for the last week or two. You'll hear a lot of stuff on that, right? But it's just across the board. Everybody wants to do that. So let's accept it, okay? That we just want to have that thing that maybe you can't describe, that passion or purpose in your life, but you got to turn into it face first, and you got to go build it, which is arguably the hardest part, and then you got to live it. And I would say that's it potentially is just as hard. Get everything in place and then keep it in place and keep living it every single day. Because if you start drifting, what happens, right? Think about it for just a moment. What have you been putting off and haven't turned face first into and gone after? What did you say, I'm going to go do it, and then you didn't build it? And what did you build? And then you kind of got a little distracted and you let it go. I am not preaching the choir here, or am I? I've done this a long time with myself and tens of thousands of people. People don't face their passion. They don't build it. They don't follow through. We're going to fix that today if we can. So what can I do today to find my purpose and maybe overcome that fear? In other words, it's one thing to find it. It's another thing to get yourself to do it, right? Have you seen the movie Twisters? Twister movie, but twice with twins. We got twins. That's like when they said, we got a cow. Cows, we got cows. In the original Twister, it's like, we got twins. You don't face your fears, you ride your fears. It's kind of what this is with passion. You do face your passion, but the whole point of doing this is once you face it and decide to go for it, then you got to ride it. And if you don't ride it, it's not going to be fun. You're going to go back and start right where you started, okay? So in my quest to be a passionate liver, I just can't get away from it. I'm just that kind of guy. Listen, I'm real practical. I accept everything. I really do accept some of the crap of the world. I do. I just see it for what it is in an optimistic way, but I'm very grounded in that. And I understand that I can't fight the system. The system is the system. So I'm just like, oh, well, let's figure out how to work the system. That's what I do. But I also do it very naturally in a sense that I'm just not going to give up that little maybe childish optimism, that feeling of being on purpose and having impact in life. I'm not going to give it up just because I got to make a buck, right? I'm not going to do it. You can make a big buck. You can do really good stuff and still stick to what you want to do if you're willing to go after it. So there's a couple of steps that I've done along the way that have gotten me here. You've heard me talk about this before, but I want to hit them in again because the bottom line is I can say this 1,000 times and you need to hear it 1,000 times. And there are new people today who have never heard this before, so they're going to get it today. Number one, scientifically proven. I proved it way before the scientists proved it. They studied my work and said, hey, Scott's got a good idea. Let me go do some study on this stuff, right? And I know it because I read their papers and they did not say I got it from Scott, but it's true. Number one, if you're stuck, can't figure out how to face it, you got to explore the possibilities.
4th of July savings are happening now at the Home Depot with select appliances starting at $398. Plus, get free delivery on appliance purchases of $398 or more, no membership required. Upgrade your kitchen with a modern and sleek GE Profile refrigerator featuring hands-free autofill for the perfect pour every time. And make laundry day easier with 2-in-1 washer-dryer combo innovation that completes laundry in about 90 minutes. Shop top brand appliances now at the Home Depot. Offer valid June 17th to July 8th, US only. See store online for details.
You got to get out and explore the possibilities of life. The more, the better. You got to find things that interest you. That's it. Now, why do I say this? Because what I've learned over time is some people say, I feel stuck. I feel in neutral. I can't get myself moving. The truth is you feel trapped. The truth is you feel like you don't have options. The truth is you feel like you can't grow. That's me. When I feel like I do not have opportunities or options or can't grow, I'm like, you don't want to be around me. Because eventually I will break out. I'll recognize you're stopping me. Get the hell out of my way. So the way we fix that is instead of feeling trapped, we just say, well, okay, let me pull my head up a little bit and look around and see what catches my eye and really be open about it. Because it could be something you're not even doing right now. When you're driving down the road or when you're at a mall, it's in a mall. What's a mall anymore? We have a mall here in Volusia County right across from Daytona Speedway. It ain't much of a mall. I don't recommend you going there. Certainly not after dark. Explore the possibilities. Be willing to. And when I say it, it sounds so simple to do it. But I know some of you are stuck in your rut so solidly. I ain't going to do that. Tried that before. What do you mean? Get out there and explore them. If you don't open up the possibilities, how are you going to get anything? So I want you to explore the possibilities. I'm thinking to myself right now as I'm doing this show, I'm thinking, okay, wait a second. Is this an uplifting, positive show about finding your passion or purpose? Or am I putting you over my lap and smacking your rear end? What am I? I think a little bit of both right now. I've just seen it so often. Man, I'm starting to think. Because I've seen so many people that I work with that literally stand like, life sucks. I'm not going to do the happy stuff you tell me to do. No way. Okay. So, no skin off my nose, man. I have no control. I love you to death and I can help you to death, but do I have any control over you? Can I help you? No, I can't. You got to do it yourself. And then I can really help you along the way. Okay, let me get back on this horse. Number 2, pay attention to what gets your attention. Pay attention to what gets your attention. Don't fight it. Don't judge it. Don't process it. Don't over-process it. Don't do like me and just verbally process it for 5 podcasts until you figure it out. No, pay attention to what gets your attention. Now, by the way, some of the stuff that gets your attention that you said, I don't do that. It's kind of funny. It's like, I'm that way all the time. I'll see something and go, that's not me. That's stupid. Why are they doing that? And then I think to myself, well, I'm sure interested in it. Why am I not doing it? Happens all the time. And I think we just get stuck in our old kind of way. We just get stuck in what we do, our routine, our rituals, our discipline, the stuff we do every single day. And we have to have that too. If you don't have that, you can't get the success you want. But the bottom line is you explore the possibilities and then you pay attention to what gets your attention. It's really simple. And by the way, back to the science. Now, there's a big fight these days of people trying to get your attention. That's part of the problem. Every time you turn around, somebody's, really attracting your attention and you're like, you can't even think for yourself anymore. So that's why you have to consciously break away and say, what really gets my attention? And I'm going to tell you, you already know it may be buried a little bit, but you're not lost. You can rebuild, you can find it, and you can make things happen, but you got to pay attention to it, okay? Number 3, a deep dive. So once you've explored the possibilities and once you've found something that got your attention, has that happened to you? Do you have something in your mind right now that's saying, yeah, it's there. I don't know what to do with it. Well, it's a deep dive now. It's a deep dive. You just go right into it. It's okay, great. Just immerse yourself in it. Immersion, doing the reps, that kind of thing. Just dive in. That infatuation phase, if it's got your attention, just go for it. Don't hold back. But don't have any commitment to it either. Don't dive in all the way and say, this is it for the rest of my life. I'm doing this. No, that's not the point right now. The point is to discover things that you're passionate about. And because passion's like that, by the way, you tend to stumble upon things and they get your interest and then you just find yourself doing them. And in some cases, in fact, right now, let me ask you a question. Have you been doing something for 10, 20, 30, 40 years that you stumbled upon 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago? It got your attention. It was an opportunity. You stepped into it and now you're still doing it. If you're approaching retirement, you're like, thank God I can do what I want to do. And here's the freaking problem. After 40 years of working and getting to retirement, people say, I don't remember what I wanted to do. Yeah, you've been brainwashed for 40 years. So take a deep dive if something finds your interest. That's what you're going to do anyway, but now control it. Number 4, when you find yourself fascinated, nearly obsessed by something, it may not even make any sense. You are now heading down a new path. Don't be surprised if it's nothing you ever considered before. I do it all the time. You will hear me on this podcast. If you listen to me for 20 years, you'll hear me go through the different phases of my life, and you'll hear me get obsessed over certain things. And there's been some real consistency over the years. I mean, what I'm talking about right now has been consistent since the day I started. But you'll see me just get so obsessed by it. I try to harmonize that obsession a little bit, but for the most part, I do get into the other kind of passion, the obsessive passion, where I just dive in so much. And people look at me and say, what are you doing? I got to tell you, when I dive in so much, the new path becomes very clear. And suddenly you put a little action behind that and you're moving in a direction and everybody around you says, how did you get there? It's just because you got obsessed by it. And this is what happens naturally anyway. Think about this while I'm talking about this. Has this not happened to you your entire life? I've been living this life thing a long time. I can tell you, this is how it works. I've been coaching and teaching for a long time, half my life. I can tell you, this is how it works. And now the scientists are coming out with all the stuff, and they're saying Scott was right. I pat myself on the back, but I damn well should. It's how it works. So there's a formula here that works. Exploration plus fascination equals facing your passion. So if I were to just boil this down and make it just really, really simple, it's like, hold your head up, open your eyes, open your mind, be open to just exploring the possibilities, no commitment. You're not going to have to go do anything by next Sunday. I'm just going to look around and see what's happening. And when something captures your interest and you find yourself fascinated by it, lean into it a little bit. And if you find yourself still there, take a deep dive. Get into it. See where it goes. You're not committing for life. You're just diving in for a while to see if that's your new path. And you may go through a few along the way. Some you're like, what was I thinking, man? That's what I call a what was I thinking goal. It's like, I set the goal, and then why the hell did I set the goal? Yeah, you may run into a few of those, but that's okay. It's life, man. If you're going to get anything out of me around here, it's just me honesty, because I live it, I talk about it. That's kind of what it is. Hey, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.